Hey everybody, it's Zoe here with the Love Never Fails podcast, and I am here to give you 10 reasons on why you should not get married. From a female's perspective, I'm talking to the males. Okay, so reason number 1, you should not get married is if you don't have a job or you don't know what you want to do as a career. Reason number 2, if you can't write the vision and make it plain. If you can't write a vision, and really what I mean by this is to communicate. So if you can't talk to your future wife, your fiance, and tell her, this is what I want to do with our lives. This is how I want it to look in 5 years. And even talk about some backup plans. Like, if this doesn't happen, this is what we're going to do. Or what do you think? How do you feel about this? And so when I say write the vision and make it plain, you should be able to communicate. Reason number 3, if you can't follow. And so what I mean by that is follow God. So if you can't follow God, you can't expect a woman to follow you. Okay, reason number 4, if you can't commit. So if you have previous commitments or things that you can't let go of, then you should not consider getting married. You don't want to drag a woman into a messy situation, making her think that you're going to commit to her and you can't because you have previous commitments or things that you haven't wrapped up and taken care of. Okay, reason number 5, if you're not willing to change or be open to a world outside of your own world. If you're not willing to change, I mean, you're not ready for marriage, because in marriage you have to die to yourself and you're going to have to change, and you're also going to have to consider your future spouse's background and the way that she was raised. Reason number 6, if a man says he has no faith, if he doesn't have any beliefs, I think this is a huge red flag. If a man doesn't have beliefs, I think that he is either extremely hurt by something that he needs to heal from. I think it could mean that he may not believe in himself. And I think it could also mean if he's not following God, he's following something else that is ungodly. So I think that if a man has no faith, that's a huge red flag. Reason number 7, if you can't stop playing the Xbox or the PlayStation, or you can't live without it, you are definitely not ready to get married. Please, like, for the love of God, please. Please don't drag a woman into that. Like, I'm not saying it's not okay to play games, because everyone has their way to wind down and relax, right? But if you just can't live without it, like, that Xbox is taking the place of your wife, you are not ready to get married. Like, you should just turn the camera off and go get therapy right now. Go. Bye. Okay, reason number 8, if you believe in gender roles, if you believe in 1950s gender roles that the woman should do all the cooking and all the cleaning, I'm sorry, but you're not ready for marriage. We live in a day and age where women work as well. We work and we also take care of kids. And so if you don't believe in splitting chores and helping out around the house, do us a favor and don't get married. Reason number 9, and this is serious, if you cannot be celibate. So if you have already lost your virginity and you're getting ready to propose to someone or marry them, and you can't be celibate for a length of time with this woman so that you can think clearly, maybe fast, and pray to God or get to know them outside of sex, because there's going to be times where maybe y'all can't have sex and it can cloud your judgment, especially before marriage. If you cannot be celibate, don't get married. You're not ready. And then you will go into marriage having these false expectations of sex. And it just ruins everything, really. Like, we can get more into purity later, but it just ruins everything. So you need to be able to be celibate with the woman that you want to marry. Reason number 10, if you can't agree, if you or your spouse cannot agree on what love actually is. And I really like this one because when I was growing up, I can't say before I was introduced to Christ, because I was introduced to Christ at a young age. But when I was growing up, we watched TV and we have these fairy tales, and we think like, oh, that's what love's going to be like. He's going to open the door for me and I'm going to be on this horse and carriage and he's going to serve me. You know, we have these false ideations of what marriage is. And that's just not what love is. My husband introduced a verse. What is the verse? So 1 Corinthians 13, 4-8. Go read it. That's what love is. I'm gonna do a Bible study, a blog about this verse, and so you can go read more in detail about that. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and also comment some reasons why you think a person may or may not be ready for marriage.